it is a position of the minority that, just as you saw, the bill was done with our objection on Clause 3A, and that allows for 20% of the NHIA allocations to be given to this trust. Yes. And that's a strong point of difference. It's a strong point of difference. We also believe that there are some aspects of the trust that would compete with services with the NHIA. There are some aspects of the trust work that will compete with the services of the NHIA. And if the clarity is not made, it might delay prospective clients or patients in seeking health care. At what point do the NHIA take care of patients with non-communicable ailments? And at what point the trust comes in? And for instance, if you are taking care of a patient, at what point would a specialist in one hospital stop and says that, okay, we'd have to refer you from this hospital to the accredited specialist facilities? And that is also dangerous. Now, there's also a provision that allows for you to apply to a specialist. So at what point do you apply to the specialist? It takes about 2 weeks. So in between the 2 weeks when you are needing service, what happens? That is also dangerous to the health of Ghanaians. So there are some questions that has to be answered as far as we all want this trust to stand the test of time. And those questions, and if not answered, might imply that the trust is made to compete the NHIA and also to weaken the NHIA. If these questions are clearly answered, then what we see is that the trust is more of an entity performing what we say outsourced function of the NHIA. That is what we see the trust to be doing. There's a function of the NHIA, and it's more of outsourcing some aspect of its work to the trust. If that is what the trust is meant to be, there should be clarity, and there should be clarity for Ghanaians to understand where to seek care with the NHIA and where to seek care with the trust.